Okay, lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, legs straight and roll outward. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from those shoulders to lengthen the whole spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and then sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra, vertebra. Relax your belly and the wall abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. Small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the full phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too, observe. Is one of the two pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long and deep breath. Observe your body expanding when you inhale and contract gently when you exhale. Keep your breath soft and easy, but keep it deep. When you inhale, the lungs fill up, the chest become wider, and the navel move up. When you exhale, the ribs move closer to each other, and the navel move down toward the spine. Become aware of all those small movements. With every inhalation, your body expands. With every exhalation, your body becomes more compact. A long and deep breath. Visualize a light entering your body through the nostrils. This light fill up your body, recharge your body. And when you exhale, the light goes out, bringing all the tensions that it can release. Inhale, the light enters your body and mind recharge. And when you exhale, this light brings away all tensions. Keep your attention to your breath. Observe the body changing with your breath. Keep your breath soft and easy. At the end of your next breath, take control and create a Vilama 1 technique. The Vilama 1 technique is the one where you put some pauses during the inhalation. So start inhaling and create a pause. Keep on inhaling and again pause. Keep on inhaling, pause. Keep on inhaling, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. Then hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Allow your body to relax at every pause. When you pause and relax your body, you allow your body to accept more air into your lungs. So, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Keep your breath soft and easy. When you exhale, let it go without controlling your exhalation. Inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, inhale, pause, till you reach a full inhalation. When you reach a full inhalation, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Use every pose to relax your body. One more time at your own pace. At the end of the current breath, go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Let it flow freely. And just observe the air entering your body through the nostrils and going out a little bit warmer. Allow your body and mind to relax while observing your own breath. No control. Just witness your breath. Last moments. Now really slowly. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting in Dandasana. So keep your flex feet pointing right up. Keep the legs, if you can, straight. Keep the spine vertical. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and keep the shoulders as much as you can right over your hips. Push your thighs down to give you a bit more stability. Lift your arms right in front of you. Now push the arm straight back into the shoulder socket. So push the sternum forward, but the shoulders back. Now keeping this movement of the arms back into the shoulder socket, lift your arms really slowly up. Push the thumbs back without compromising the straightness of your spine, the verticality of your spine. 3 breaths. Keep the arms well into the shoulder socket. At the end of the 3rd breath, bring the arms down, relax. Now bend your right leg. Slide the right ankle right under your left leg. Keep the right tibia parallel to the hips. Bend your left leg just in front. Keep your feet flexed to give more stability and protection to your knees. Put your hands right in front of your knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Arch gently, really gently your spine. And given this gentle arch of your spine, tilt your hip forward and lean forward without losing this openness of your chest due to the arch of the spine. Look in front of you. Relax your belly. And feel the stretch around your hips, buttocks, legs. Become aware, become a witness of your body working. But keep your breath soft and easy. Last moments, keep it there. Now round your spine and go all the way down to your maximum. Listen to the messages of your body. So if it's a little bit too hard, step back, come a little back out. I want you to keep your breath as smooth as possible. No tensions on your breath. Your breath has to tell you where is your maximum today. When your breath is relaxed, you will play on your comfort zone. Just outside of your comfort zone because the muscles will be working. Well, if you push a little bit harder, you're way out of your comfort zone, because as soon as you come back up, you will step back into the comfort zone. So just surrender and find the compromise where you are just outside of your comfort zone in order to move your comfort zone a little bit further. Slowly come back up. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your hips along the spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Good. Now straighten your legs to go back into Dandasana again. Flex your feet, spine straight, legs if possible straight. Push your thighs down, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Straighten your arms right in front of you and push the arm back into the shoulder socket. So the arms back, keeping the shoulders in this position. Lift really gently, really slowly, your arms up without compromising your spine. Push the thumbs back. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lower your arms. Bend your left leg, lie the left ankle right under your right knee. Keep the left tibia parallel to the hips. Bend your left leg just in front. Flex your feet to protect your knees. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Arch gently your spine just a tiny bit. And keeping this position of the spine, start tilting your hips forward, start leaning forward. Relax your belly. Feel your body stretching and shaping exactly the way you want it to. Keep on lifting the sternum, keep on moving the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the gentle arch of your spine. 3 breaths. And there. Observe your breath. Keep your breath soft and easy. Even if your body is working, especially because your body is working. Now round your spine, go all the way down. And again, find the compromise. Find the position where your body is working, but your breath is still relaxed. Allow your body to shape in a completely different way. The way you want. Maybe not the most comfortable, but in that way, you're gonna stretch your body where it's needed. If the feelings become a little bit more intense, step back. This is not a problem. This is not a challenge. I want you to play with your comfort zone. Just get outside of your comfort zone, not too far away. Last moments. And slowly come back up. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your hips along the spine. Both on one side. And on the other side. Good. Now put your feet in Baddha Konasana. So base of the feet touching, knees open into the side. Keep your feet quite far away from your pubis. Put your hands right behind your buttocks. Tag the tailbone under.
And go down on your elbows. Okay. Now, I want you to push with the elbows against the ground to lift the sternum, to lift the chest. Stay there. Relax. Tilt your hip backwards and feel how the hips stretches in a different way. If it's doable, lay down completely on the ground, on the mat. But if it's a little bit too intense for you, either on the lumbar spine or on the hips, go back on your elbows. Stay there. 3 long and deep breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push your navel down toward the spine. Tilt your hip backward even more to push the lumbar spine toward the ground. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. Bring the 2 knees together. Move the feet closer to the hips. And again, Baddha Konasana. The base of the feet touching, knees open into the side. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push your lumbar spine down, tilting your hip backward, and focusing even more the opening of the hips. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. Bring the 2 knees together. Bring the 2 knees close to the chest without using your arms. No, don't use your arms. Okay. Now, keep the 2 feet together and widen your knees for Baddha Konasana. That is without using the arms, will be an active pose. Stay there. Keep on spreading your knees, but keep the feet together. So you're going to activate several muscles, several different ones. Keep the belly in, keep the lumbar spine down. And now relax. Put your feet down, as wide as your hips or a little bit wider. Inhale. With exhalation, push with the feet against the ground. Tilt your hip backward and lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. Lift your hips. More. Yes, beautiful. 3 breaths. And down. If you feel some tension on the knees, you can walk gently forward with your feet. We're gonna do it again. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your hip backwards, lift your hips, push with the feet against the ground, squeeze your butt. 3 breaths. And slowly go all the way down. Now, straighten your legs up, vertical. Keep the feet relaxed, but keep the thighs active in order to keep the legs straight. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, put your feet down. We're going to keep on doing this exercise a few times, changing just small things. But the perspection, the feelings will be completely different. So now lift your legs up, keep the thighs active. And now I want you to push the lumbar spine down. So activate your abdominal muscles as much as you can. 3 breaths. Push your lumbar spine down. You can push so much that you may even feel your buttocks kind of lifting. It's not really lifting, but there will be not a lot of pressure there. At the end of the third, bend your knees and put your feet down. Now, I want you to close your eyes and feel the pressure that now in this position you have around your sacrum. In this position, you're not experiencing the lumbar spine pushing down to the ground. Now, when we lift up the legs, I want you to recreate the same pressure. So I want you to keep the pressure of your body on the sacrum and not on the lumbar spine. So the lumbar spine will be not really touching the ground. So you're kind of arching gently your lumbar spine. So lift your legs up. Now, still keeping the legs up, tilt gently your hips forward to put more pressure on the sacrum and kind of lifting the lumbar spine. Stay there for 3 breaths. And relax. Now, find the position that is more comfortable for you. Either activating your abdominal muscles and pushing the lumbar spine down, or more toward the sacrum, or in the middle, halfway through. Lift the legs up. Find the comfortable position for you, but become aware of which one it is. And now, widen your legs to the side. Go to your maximum, but keep the legs active. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bring the 2 feet together. And again, widen your leg, just for 2 breaths now. And back, vertical. Open your legs again for 1 breath. And back. Bend your knees, grab your knees with your arms, and stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs again. And now widen your leg and close your legs. Wide and close. Wide and close. Wide, close, wide, close. One more time, wide, close. Bend your knees and grab your knees. Stay there. 3 breaths. And we're going to do the same, but your feet are pointed now. So straighten your legs, pointed feet, open and close, open and close, open, close, open, close, and one more time, open and close. Bend your knees, grab your knees, stay there for 3 breaths. I'm gonna do it the same, but with your feet flex. So straighten your legs, flex your feet, open and close, open and close, open, close, open, close, open and close. Bend your knees, grab your knees. Straighten your legs again, up to the sky. Widen just a tiny bit, a little bit wider than your hips, but not too wide. Not too wide, a little bit less. Okay, and now create circles with your legs. Keep the legs active and create circles. Both on one side and on the other side. Good. Bend your knees, grab your knees. Stay there. Now, grab with both hands your right knee and bring the right knee as much as you can close to the hip, to the chest. Straighten your left leg up to the sky with pointed feet and keeping the right knee close to the chest. Really slowly lower your left leg all the way down to the ground, but without touching the ground. Really close to the ground in case you can touch the ground, and then lift your leg just a tiny bit, just to be sure about your position. Keep on pushing the right knee close to the chest. Keep your left feet pointed. And lift it up again. Change legs, so bend your left leg. Bring the left knee as much as you can close to the chest. Straighten your right leg. Keep it pointed. And really slowly, take your time, lower your right leg all the way down to the ground, but without touching the ground. In case you can just gently touch and then lift up again. So keep it really close to the ground. Keep on pushing the left knee to the chest. 3 breaths. Lift your right leg again. And change leg again. So bend your right knee. Bring the right knee to the chest. Straighten your left leg. Now, flex your feet. Feel the stretch on your calf muscles. And really slowly, lower your left leg all the way down. Again, you can touch the ground, but then lift your leg again. Push the heel away and bring the toes towards you. Really slowly lift your leg again. And change side. Bring the left knee close to the chest. Straighten your right leg. Flex your feet. Push the heel up and toes down in order to stretch your calf muscles. There, slowly start lowering your leg. Take your time. Stay there. And slowly come back up. Change leg again. Bring the right knee to the chest. Straighten your left leg. Keep the feet relaxed. Or better, keep the feet in the most comfortable position for you. But keep your thigh, your left thigh, active. Now, lower your left leg at 45 degrees and stay there. Now, still keeping the leg at 45 degrees, bring the left feet to the right. Stay there. And now to the left, opening the leg to the left. Still keeping it at 45 degrees roughly. Okay. Center, change side. So bring the left knee with both hands and bring it as much as you can close to the chest. Straighten your right leg up. Find a comfortable position for your feet. Lower your right leg at roughly 45 degrees. Stay there. A little bit lower, breathe. Back. Okay. Now, bring the right feet to the left, still keeping the leg at 45 degrees roughly. Stay there. On to the left. And now, really slowly, open your leg to the side, to the right. Breath, still keeping it at 45 degrees roughly. And back to center. Bring the two knees close to the chest and roll right and left side a few times. If this movement is a little bit too intense for you, you can create circles with your knees. In that case, do it on the two sides. Last moments. Now roll on your right side, push with the left hand and sit up. Find a cross-leg position. Feel something around your hips, groins. Oh, yes, we worked on it. Put your hands over the knees. Inhale. When you inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine and look up. When you exhale, round your spine and look down. Inhale, round your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. One more time. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, tilt your hip backward, round your spine and look down. Okay. Now, right hand outside of your left knee. I want you to grab
your left knee with your right hand, because this position, this grab will help you to twist and stretch your body. So keep a good grip, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, start pushing the left knee down, and observe how already this will create a gentle twist of your spine. Lift the sternum, lift the left arm up, push the left thumb gently back, and now move the left hand to the right, allowing the spine to move. Look up, look up. Keep on pushing the left knee down to give you stability. All the weight now is toward the right side, so you have to push with your left knee down to keep the balance. Slowly come back up. Change the crossing of your legs. Grab with your left hand the right knee. Get a good grip. Lift the sternum and observe how this good grip will allow your body to twist already just a tiny bit. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Lift your right arm up. Push the thumb back. Move the hand to the left, allowing the spine to follow, but keep on pushing the right knee down to keep you stable. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Create circles with your hips and upper spine, both on one side and on the other side. Now straighten your legs for Dandasana. Again, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. But now bend your right leg and grab with your left hand your right feet. Okay. Now push the right knee to the side and bring the right feet a little bit closer to your chest. I know it's impossible. This is the direction. It's just the direction. Lift the sternum. Now start moving your feet right and left, right and left, right and left. Good. Good. Change side. So straighten your right leg, bend the left leg. Lift the feet and grab with your right hand the left feet. Push the left knee a little bit forward, but bring the feet closer to the chest. The direction is there. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and start moving your feet right and left, right and left, right and left. Good. Now, to do the next movement, the next poses, you may need a folded blanket to put in between the feet and the leg. Because we're going to start in Dandasana, then we're going to bend one leg, and we're going to put the feet as close as you, well, no, let's start close to the knee. So actually you will have a tibia almost vertical, almost perpendicular to the opposite leg. But since the pressure can be not really comfy, you can put a folded blanket in between the leg and the ankle. Okay, from this position, keep the right feet flexed. Okay, lift the sternum, tilt your hip forward. Stay there, 3 breaths. Keep both feet flexed. Good. Lift your torso and change sides. So straighten your right leg, bend the left leg, put the left ankle just outside of your right knee. Keep your feet flexed. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Keep them both feet flexed. Tilt your hip forward. Stay there. And come back up. Change side again. So straighten your right leg, your left leg. Bend your right leg. Put the ankle just outside of your left knee. Keep your feet flexed, but put your hands behind your buttocks. Okay, now bend your left knee and put your left feet down to the ground. Yeah, it's not comfortable. I know. Lift the sternum and feel your body stretching. Keep the 2 feet flexed, especially the right one. Okay. Change side. Straighten both legs. Bend your left leg. Put the ankle just outside of your right knee. I said just outside because I don't want you to have the bone, the ankle bone, just pushing against the chair. So just put it outside of your feet, of your knee. Put your hands behind the buttocks, lift the sternum, bend your right knee. Tilt your hip forward, stay there, 3 breaths. And relax. We're gonna do it one more time. So bend your right leg, put the right leg just outside of your left knee. Bend your left knee. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down. Push the right knee forward. Change side. Change side again. Okay. Okay. Bend. Bend the left. Okay. Now push the right knee forward. Lift the sternum. Relax, change sides, so straighten both legs. Bend the left leg. Put the left feet just outside of your right knee. Bend the right leg. And start pushing the left knee forward. Sternum lifted. 3 breaths. And relax. We're gonna do it one more time. The last time, I promise. But I want you to try and move the feet that is under the ground a bit closer to the hips. Not too much. So listen to the messages of your body. So straighten both legs. Bend the right leg. Put the right feet just outside of your left knee. Keep it flat. Keep the feet flexed. Hands behind your buttocks. Bend your left feet And move with your feet just a tiny bit, a little bit more close to the hips. That's good. Now push the right knee forward, lift the sternum and shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. Should experience quite a interesting stretch. And relax. Straighten both legs. Bend your left leg. Put your left feet just outside of your right knee. Keep it flex. Keep the feet flex. Bend your right feet. Move the right feet a little bit closer to the hips. Yes. Good. Tilt your hip forward. Push your left knee forward. 3 breaths. And relax. Okay, now straighten the legs. I told you that it was the last time that we did that variation. Now there's another one. So now I want you to put the leg, the feet, a bit closer to the hips. So it can be between the knee and the hips, over the thighs. Again, if you need to, you can put a folded blanket in between the feet and the leg. But it's exactly the same thing. So you put it closer to the hips, feet flex. Let's start with the right leg bend. That's good. Keep your feet flex. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward. Keep the feet flex to protect the knee. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your torso. Stay in this position with your feet. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, twist your torso to the right. Put your left hand outside of your right leg. Put your right hand down on the ground and twist. Look behind you, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back to center and change side. So straighten your right leg and left leg. Put the left feet over the right leg, in between the knee and the hip. Keep your feet flex. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip forward. Just a tiny bit, no need to overdo that. Remember that I want you to have your breath relaxed. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, and twist your torso to the left. Put your right hand outside of your left leg. Put your left hand on the ground behind your buttocks and twist. Look behind you, 3 breaths. And back to center. Now, Baddha Konasana. But keep the feet a little bit closer to the hips. Grab your feet with both hands. Push your knees down. Lift the sternum. And become a butterfly. Keep on moving the knees up and down. Stay there. Now, Relax your arms, round your spine, and use just the gravity to go down. Close your eyes and stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your torso. Put your feet firmly on the ground, a little bit wider than your hips. Put your hands behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Not too close to the buttocks. Roll the arms outward. Push the chest forward. Inhale. And with exhalation, push with your feet against the ground and lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back down. Now, straighten your legs. Bend your right leg and slide the right ankle under the left knee. Put your hands behind your buttocks. Lift your left leg. Put your left ankle outside of your right knee. You can use also the hands to help you in case. You just like this. Yes, like that. I know that it's hard, but it's doable. I can tell you that it's doable. Yes, that's beautiful. Lift the sternum. Now, I'm going to show you what you can do, but I want you to listen to the messages of your body. So if already this position is challenging, stay there. Maybe another day, or maybe today, we never know. I want you to tilt your hip forward and allow the 2 knees and feet to get closer together. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Yes, that's beautiful. 3 breaths. Yay. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax and change side. So bend your left leg, slide the left ankle under the right knee. Keep your feet flexed always to protect the knees. Lift the right feet and put it over the left knee. Okay. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. If you feel comfortable, then walk forward with your hands, straighten your legs, your spine, and move the 2 knees and feet closer. 3 breaths. And come back to center. Lay down on the mat. Keep the 2 feet quite close to each other. Now lift your right feet and put it again over the left one. Okay. No, just like we did. So the ankle is just outside of your knee. So move the right feet a little bit more to the left. Yes, that's good. Flex your right feet and push the right knee forward. Three breaths.
At the end of the third breath, lift your left feet, slide the right arm in between the legs and grab either the back of your leg or the front of your left thigh, whichever is comfortable for you. Once that you have your grip, use your arms to move the left knee a little bit closer to the chest, stretching even deeper all those areas. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, change side. So put your right feet down, put the left ankle just at the side of your right knee. Keep your feet flexed. Lift your right feet. Slide the left arm in between the legs and grab or the back of the legs or the front of the thigh, the front of the tibia, sorry. And now use your arms to bring the knee a little bit closer to the chest. 3 breaths. The end of the third breath, relax. Bring the 2 feet wider, almost as wide as the mat. Put your arms in cactus pose. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And now, keeping the feet wide, allow the 2 knees to drop to the right. Turn your head to the left. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bring the 2 knees up again and allow the 2 knees to drop to the left. Turn your head to the right. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, back to center. Now, still keeping the arms in cactus pose. I want you to bring the knees close to the chest. Good. And now, turn to the right. So the right leg is down on the ground and the right one is just over the right. The left one is right over the right one. Turn your head to the left. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, still keeping your arms in cactus pose. Come back to center. Put your knees close to the chest. And keeping the knees close to the chest, roll to the left. All the way down. Turn your head to the right. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, back to center. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your legs and knees. Both on one side and on the other side. Good. Now you can enter Shavasana.
Take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Well, actually, since the work that we did on the hips, maybe you're gonna feel already comfortable seated. Or at least you're gonna feel that you worked. So lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, keep your eyes closed, put your hands in Anna Mudra, Uchin Mudra. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.